Preecy, surely 4, Spennymoor Town 0, that's about as comprehensive as it gets, isn't it?
I think performance-wise today, that's as complete a performance that we've put in this season. We dominated from start to finish. You always expect a little spell in a game, and you know we just kept Spennymoor at arm's length. They just didn't really get any foothold in the game at all. We were just relentless today. Really strong in all the individual battles, but we played some really good stuff. We're calm on the ball. Didn't create a lot in the first half for all the pressure we had. You know, there weren't a lot of clear-cut chances, but you know, you could feel that Spennymoor are hanging on a little bit, and it only took, you know, the ball to go slightly different direction, or someone to make a better run, or the delivery to be slightly better, that we'd score more. But you know, you're just a little bit worried coming at half time, and playing as well as you are, and it's only 1-0, then anything can happen second half, and you expect a bit of reaction from Spennymoor second half. But we were relentless. We didn't let up today, and 4-0 doesn't flatter us. It was a really good all-round team performance. You know, 8s and 9s all through the team, and some really good goals amongst it as well. You know, the last two were unbelievable. So yeah, a really good day for us. Good for our goal difference. The league is so tight, 71 points, and nowhere near getting in the playoffs. I don't know if anybody's, you know, I think maybe Scunny are certain of being in the playoffs, but you know, no one else. So it's all to play for. It's one more game down, and like I said, 4-0 helps our goal difference, and it was a 6-pointer because Spennymoor have been on a fantastic run. So that just keeps a gap between us and them. Yeah, I'm delighted. You know, I told the lads, look, enjoy that, because you've had a lot of really good wins but never been able to enjoy them, because the next games come on a Tuesday night, and then we go on Saturday, and so tonight I've told them to enjoy that because they deserve it, because they've been magnificent today.
You mentioned the first half performance, how good it was, but only going in 1-0 at the break. Was the message at half time from yourself more just a case of keep going, and you know, the second goal will come? Because all told it did, didn't it?
Yeah, well, look, I felt that we had to raise it again, because we've been so good, but Spennymoor were probably a little bit, you know, probably a little bit flat, and we expected, you know, them to come out. So we had to be, you know, at it straight away, and you know, it was important, that second goal, to get it so early. We did talk about that. We thought if we could get the second one early, then that maybe just might knock a little bit of Spennymoor's belief out of them, because you know, we were playing so well. So that, you know, they're probably coming in thinking, oh no, you know, we got a lot to do here to get back into this game. So to get the second one, I think, was key. But you know, we never stopped then. You know, we were relentless. We kept going. We kept pushing, and you know, we could have got more, but you know, to finish off the way we did with the goals we did, you know, just delighted for Christy. He's been magnificent since he's come. He's had a tough week this week with physically, so you know, give him a rest. And you know, Joe Nolan come in and does what Joe does, fantastic. You know, he's been superb all season for us. Just unfortunately got the injury when he did, because he was looking really, really good. But you know, he shows what we've been missing, and we missed a lot with Joe out the team. And, you know, and Chris has come on and got his goal, great strike, and then you know, it's a great goal, the last one. You know, Mo playing in that 9 position, which he's done really well for us when when we've had to use him as a 9. You know, held the ball up well. You know, it was a great move, wasn't it? You know, it was a great move, and Warren's crossing. Mo's not just stopped; he sprinted into the box. You know, a fantastic header into the top corner. You know, and that's much deserved for him, because he's had to be a little bit patient, because Tom and Cole have been so good over recent weeks. So yeah, you know, and a little cameo for Courtney, you know, coming on, just showing what he, you know, what he brought to us in his first spell. So, you know, couldn't have gone any better. You know, Ella will be back. Touchwood, Harvey might be back. You know, we brought Milan in as well. You know, so I think we've got 19 players now for the running. It's not a large number of players, but, you know, hopefully, you know, 19 will be enough to get us through.
Is that one of the biggest things to take from today, in that we finished so strongly, we've got 2 fantastic late goals, and you've been able to shuffle the pack a little bit in terms of your lineup, and then also bring on 3 players at the end, and they've all had a big impact, like you say, Mo with the goal, Courtney, you know, Jack Moore coming on for Henry. They all had a big impact when they came on.
Yeah, look, they all can start. They all can make a difference. That's what we need now. With 5 to go, just that little bit of depth, which we've struggled with because of the injuries we've had. We've probably not had loads of options, or to be able to change things around. But we've got a few now attacking options where we can change it. We're a little bit different to each other. It's not the same one. You know, bringing Billy back in as well. Obviously we've lost Doobs, and Cole will go back to Preston after his loan's finished as well. So although we brought a couple in, we're going to lose a couple as well. So yeah, look, we're on 71 points, and you're not celebrating anything. It's so difficult, this league. I honestly don't know what the number will be. So we just got to get as many points as we can. It's relentless. Every game's tough. But we're enjoying ourselves tonight. We're in a very good position. And if we perform like we did today in the last 5 games, then we should be okay.
Yes, now the plan is to rest, recuperate. Thankfully no game on Tuesday, and then get ourselves ready for a big local game against Kingsland Town next Saturday.
Yeah, look, difficult place to go to. You know, they've had a great result today. You know, anybody going to Leamington and getting a result has to be well organised, strong, disciplined, and be able to dig in. And that's a fantastic result for them. You know, they're a good side, and Adam's done a great job with them. You know, turned them round at the back end of this year, and you know, they've been up there. I think they were top at one point, like we were. And you know, he's done really well. You get to this stage of the season, and you just wonder, with, you know, look at the full-time teams now, we're just sort of coming up and coming to the fore, like, you know, Buxton, Kings Lynn, and you know, Kiddie now looking strong, Scunny looking strong. It can make a difference. So, you know, to be in amongst those teams and competing with those teams is massive credit to us. We've got a big job on. I think the next 2 teams against Kings Lynn and Buxton, so 2 full-time teams. So it's going to be a real test for us. But we come through, you know, what you'd say is a tough period where we lost a couple on the bounce, and you know, you get questioned a little bit. We bounced back with, you know, an unbeaten run this week of 3 games, 7 points from Alfreton, Darlington away, and Spennymoor. When you looked at those, they looked really, really tough, and to get 7 out of 9 is a fantastic achievement by everybody.
Just finally, you know, nearly 1,400 in again today. Weather wasn't great, but the fans, I'm sure, will be going home very happy after watching that.
Yeah, it was great. 1,400 on a bit of a wet, damp day, and you know, there's quite a few Blackburn fans here today, so that, you know, that it's nice that they were just in Christie score that, because I'm sure he's going to be a future starter for Blackburn in years to come. And you know, it seems that we've kept a few. You know, it helps when our own form's so good, and you know, we're playing so well, and the games are so entertaining. But yeah, it's nice, you know, and for our fans, you know, they've had a real good season at home. You know, I think we're at the top of the form table this season at home. And you know, we just really appreciate all their support. You know, seeing them at the end of the game and being able to thank them. You know, we just can't thank them enough. It makes a huge difference. So enjoyable. and I think they appreciate how well we're doing amongst, you know, some really big clubs in a real tough league. You know, we are doing exceptionally well to be in there.